Hello and welcome to another yoga studio. I am Kat, if you haven't joined in with any of our videos before, and it's lovely to have everyone here on the mat with me today for a very short little class on breathing for relaxation. So you're going to need to find yourself a comfortable space to be in. So that could be lying down, whether it's on the floor or on your bed. Sitting on your sofa, you can sit on the floor. I'm going to sit on the mat, and I've also got a nice little cushion there for a little bit of comfort. Because at the end of the day, if we're not feeling relaxed in the position we're in, we're not going to be able to relax as we breathe. So we are going to just take ourselves through a very little bit of basic awareness of the breathing, and then a simple exercise where we're counting with the breath to help us with the relaxation, and that's all. All right, okay, so once you are in your comfortable position, we'll begin. So, depending on whether you're lying, standing or sitting will depend on what you want to do with your hands. If you are lying down or standing, you might want to bring your hands so that one hand or both hands is on your belly or on your chest, or they might want to just relax down by your side. If you found a sitting position, whether that's on your sofa or on the floor or a chair, then hands can rest on your thighs or on your lap. And it's totally up to you for this, whether you want your hands face down or face up. Like I say, let's go for comfort to aid with the relaxation. The only thing I will ask is give yourself a little bit of space to move with the breath. So if you're feeling like you're all scrunched up and the rib cage is all closed in, we want to find a little bit more length. So if you're finding that sitting just isn't giving you that bit of space, come to lie down on the floor. All right. Okay. So once you've found your comfortable space for your hands, close your eyes if that feels okay. If you don't want to close them, that is absolutely fine. And take a big breath out, just so that we clear, big sigh out, so we just clear all the rubbish, the tension, really noticing that breath out. And then all we need to do is simply notice where we start to breathe in. And then when we start to breathe out. So it doesn't matter if you're breathing in through the nose or out through the mouth, or if it's slow or fast. We just simply notice inhaling and exhaling. Do that just a few times. And if you get nothing else, feel that you've achieved nothing but noticing your inhale and your exhale. That's all you need to worry about, because as soon as you are consciously breathing, noticing the start of the breath in and the breath out, that will immediately help to relax the body. Now, if we can, we'll try to breathe in and out through the nose. Now, if it doesn't work, you're feeling a little bit bunged up, or it just doesn't feel comfortable, it's fine to breathe out through the mouth. If we can, we'll try and guide the breath. So at least we're noticing whether we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, or maybe in and out through the nose, or maybe in and out through the mouth. So the next stage then is to see if you can slow the breathing down and breathe more fully. So it doesn't mean we have to take a big breath in or anything like that. We're just going to try and breathe a little bit more slowly Of course, if we're breathing more slowly, we're probably going to take more breath in. And maybe you start to notice a little bit more movement further down in the body. Now, if it's helpful, whether you're lying, sitting, standing, whatever you're doing, bring one hand onto the belly and one hand onto the rib cage. It's about where the sternum is, the bottom of the ribs. And go above if that feels better. And see if you find any movement. We're not controlling, we're not forcing the breathing in any way, shape or form. And if you don't feel like the breathing is slowed, it doesn't matter. We're still noticing the breath. See how you feel. The body. Do you start to feel just a little bit more relaxed? Just by sitting here and noticing the inhale and noticing the exhale. Seeing if you can spot where it moves through the body. And if you can't find the movement, again, no worries. We've got 3 things we're trying to do. We're trying to notice the start of each inhale, notice the start of each exhale. Breathe slowly, breathe fully. And just see where the movement of the breath falls into the body. And as you finish your next exhale, you can open your eyes. We'll let the hands relax down. And we'll give ourselves just a little bit of a wriggle. So maybe want to roll the legs. Perhaps if you're sitting on a cushion, come off it for a minute. Might be quite nice to just lean back on the hands, move the knees. Maybe if you're laying on the floor, same thing. Bend the knees. Let them roll from side to side, just a little bit. If you're standing, you could give the legs a little shake out. And then come to stillness with the legs. If you're sitting and you want to pop yourself back on your cushion, come back onto your cushion. And then roll round with the shoulders. Go a few times round one way. If you're lying down, we can still roll the arms in and out. Doesn't really matter. Any movement that just feels nice, just to give our bodies a little break before we take our second exercise or awareness of the breathing. So if the first part where we were noticing the different parts of the breath, that felt really hard and quite like challenging, maybe just repeat that bit. If working with a bit of counting all feels a little bit too much. So you're looking for the start of the inhale and the exhale, the movement in the body, and just keeping the breath nice and slow. And that's slow for you, remember, not slow for anybody else. If you are happy with the first part and you want to move on and try the next exercise, we are going to bring in a little bit of counting. So once you're settled into your spot, give yourself that little bit of room and space with the lungs again to breathe. Try to close the eyes if you're happy with that. And we're going to breathe in for 3 counts. So breathing in, 2, 3, and then hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then breathe out. We're counting to 5. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't worry if you didn't get it, if that felt panicky or stressful. We're going to go through it again, and in a moment you'll be counting on your own, but we'll just sort of speak through it a couple more times just so you kind of get the rhythm into your head, or the sequence into your head. So we're breathing in 1, 2, 3. Holding the breath inside you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll talk that through 2 more times. If you just want to listen to the rhythm and forget the breathing for the moment, then that's absolutely fine. So we're going to breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So breathe in. 1, 2, for 3 counts. 3 counts. Breathe out, holding. See, I'm getting the rhythm mixed up. It's so easy. So let's try that again. So we're going to breathe in, well, counting to 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold it for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then breathe out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're breathing in, and we try to make the breath in last those 3 counts. Hold the breath inside us. So we've got the nose, the mouth shut. The nose isn't shut, but we're not breathing through it for 4 counts. And then we're going to breathe out and make the out breath last for 5 counts. So don't worry if you kind of get to count number 4 and you've let the breath out and there's no more. Just say 5 and then breathe in, and we'll start all over again. So this time as we do it, I want you to count on your own, and you're going to count in your head. So it could be in, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, or breathe in. However it works in your head for you to remember or to know what you're doing. And the reason why I want you to count on your own is because obviously I might be counting a bit too quick for you. Some people I might be counting too slowly and you're rushing to get the in-breaths and the out-breaths done. So we're going to do it by counting on our own so that we can all work in a way that paces it for us to get the most relaxation out of the breath. So make sure you feel comfortable. You've got that bit of space for the body. And we will start in our own time. So we're inhaling for 3 counts, holding for 4 counts, exhaling for 5 counts. So we're going to just take one more round of that breath. And as you finish your exhale, you can open your eyes and take a couple of just breaths in and out, not having to worry about counting or controlling it or noticing it. So I hope once you can kind of feel a little bit more relaxed, and I hope that as you kind of get used to doing the counting and you kind of get used to the routine or the little sequence of the breath, it's easier just to kind of slot in at any point in your day when you feel that little bit of help. You need that little bit of help with relaxation. This video is here for you to come back to whenever you need it. If you can't remember, and just check in and remind yourself on what you've got to do. All right, so that is it. We are finished. Give yourself a little bit of movement, have a little wriggle around if you need it before you move on with the rest of your day. And if you've got any questions or comments, leave them below. Give a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe if you want to join me again on the mat another day. All right, take care now. Bye.